What is going on, guys? My name is Corey and welcome back to another cryptocurrency video on my channel. This video is going to be the long-awaited top 10 cryptocurrencies for 2018. These are all cryptocurrencies that I believe have 10x to 100x potential in the upcoming year. Now, let's hope that by this time next year, all of these coins have at least 10x, and I'm sure we'll all be very, very happy campers. So, without further ado, let's get started. Real quick, I want to start by pointing out that I'm not going to be mentioning the obvious coins. In my opinion, it seems like a waste of a spot if you say, hey, I think Bitcoin is going to be one of the top 10 performing coins of 2018. Like, let's be honest, guys. Everybody knows Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, Dash. We all expect these coins to do well, so it seems like I'm doing you guys a disservice and really cheating you guys off a position in the top 10 if I put these coins up there, because we all expect them to do well. So I just wanted to mention that I'm not going to be talking about these coins. So before you're like, where's Bitcoin, man? You don't believe in Bitcoin? Well, obviously everybody believes in Bitcoin that's in crypto, or most people do. So I'm not going to be mentioning that. So let's get started for real. Number 10 on the list is Request Network. Now, Request Network is currently trading at 96 cents. It has a market cap of 616 million. Again, guys, if you have seen my other previous videos, if you saw my market cap video, you know that it's not the price that matters. It's about the market cap. It's not the size that matters. It's about how you use it. Well, it works the same way in crypto, guys. Guys, stop looking at the price. I just want to throw this PSA out there. Stop looking at the price. Learn that the market cap is what governs. Market cap and circulating supply is what matters when looking at a coin. Go check out my market cap video if you haven't already. All right, no more plugging myself. Sorry, guys. That's it for the plug. I just had to point that out because a lot of people look at the price and they just jump on it when it's important to look at the market cap. So the market cap is 616 million, and Request Network, what is it? Request Network is a decentralized network for payment requests. So just like it sounds, you can make requests for somebody to pay you. Picture Venmo. If you've ever used Venmo, it's an app by the creators of PayPal. And basically, you know, you go out to dinner with your buddy, you have some drinks, and they owe you 20 bucks. You paid for the tab. Now they got to pay you the 20 bucks. So what you do is you go on Venmo, you request that they pay you 20 bucks. They see the request, they pay the request, boom, the money gets sent to you. It actually gets sent to your Venmo account. Then you can take it out of your Venmo account and put it into your bank account. Now this process usually takes a business day. For example, Venmo, it takes a business day, or if you want it instantly, they're going to charge you a fee. Now, what Request Network does is it gets rid of that middleman, that third party, and it allows you to send requests directly to people and get paid directly to you. Now, you could say, hey, isn't Request Network a third party? You're not really getting rid of the third party because you have to use Request Network. Well, no, because Request Network, what you're really using is the blockchain technology to actually make the request and get the payment. You're not actually putting your money into request centralized bank or whatever. The money is being sent to you through a decentralized blockchain, and it's going straight to you, and you have control of that money. So, and you get it instantly. You know, you don't have to wait a day for it to go to your bank account or whatever. You just get the money instantly. So that's the great thing about Request Network. Now, another great thing about it is that Request Network works with every global currency. So US dollars, euros, yen, yada, 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 you get it. So what this means is that you can request payments from people in other countries. Traditionally, what they have to do is they have to convert it to the dollar, and then, you know, they'd have to pay maybe some sort of fee, and also there may be a fee for their, you know, however it is to go across borders. Well, that's no longer the case, obviously, when it comes to cryptocurrency. That's one of the benefits of using blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies online to basically pay each other. Now, some obvious use cases for Request Network are online payments, pretty obvious. Invoicing, again, pretty obvious. That's basically in the name, invoicing or requests. You know, if you go and get your car fixed up, they can invoice you and you can pay that request through Request Network. Another great thing is transparency. auditing and accounting. So this is great because since it's on a blockchain, that means it's immutable. You can't change what happened. You can't change the transactions that happened in the past. That means that any transaction that happened, you can be sure actually happened, which is great for auditing, because what auditing is let's say for a company, they come in and they say, hey, you said you sold this amount of whatever the hell. And you say, well, yeah, I did. Here's the proof. And auditors, what they do is they make sure that you're actually telling the truth. So they run the numbers and they make sure. So it makes auditing and accounting just a completely transparent thing and easy thing to do because you're using blockchain technology. So Request Network, number 10. There's so many coins, guys, that I wanted to include on here. So I'm sorry if you don't find your favorite coin on here. I'm sure it's a great coin, I'm sure, but I could only fit 10. So I fit my own personal 10. Again, this is all my opinion, guys, not your financial advisor. So, go watch some other videos. There's plenty of other top 10 cryptos for 2018. So, go watch a few of them and get your own opinion. And either way, you should look at all of them and decide for yourself what you want to do. So without further ado, let's go to number 9. These are in order, by the way. So number 1 is my top currency for 2018. Or my favorite one personally, again, all opinion. So number 10 is my least, quote unquote least, because it's really not my least, obviously, since it made the list. So number 9, we have OMIZA Go. Now OMIZA Go, or OMG, is a ridiculously cool coin, very ambitious. It's currently trading at $19.10 at the time that I put the slide together. It's actually a bit higher now. Well, I think it's almost like $30, so a lot higher. And this coin has a market cap of 2 billion, a circulating supply of 102 million, and a max supply of 104 million. I'm going to stop mentioning the supply and the price. I'm just going to mention the market cap. You guys can read it on the screen if you so choose to. So what is OMG? OMG is a decentralized exchange of all currencies, both crypto and fiat. Yes, you heard that right. Any fiat, yen, dollar, zenny, rupees from Zelda, or rupees from India. Any currency that you want to exchange, you can exchange it instantly and with low cost fees, completely to anything else. So you can interchange fiat to fiat, fiat to crypto, crypto to fiat. You can go in any direction to anything you want, and that's what OMG aims to do. So they're just a giant exchange for forex. They're basically a foreign exchange, a forex exchange. Stocks, well, crypto and forex, like dollars, so, or different currencies for fiat. So this is amazing. If they can pull this off, this is going to be a great central, well, I say central, but it's decentralized because it runs on the blockchain, but it's going to be a great place. We'll call it a central place, but it's not centralized because it's on the blockchain. It's all decentralized, guys. But it's going to be a great place to go if you want to do any sort of transfer. So this isn't just great for people themselves. It's probably going to be great for any companies that need to do any quick transactions. They can likely use the OMG network to kind of leverage off that and instantly transfer to whatever their preferred currency is. So this is huge thing that has a lot of value potentially in the future. Now, their motto is unbank the banked. Now, I realize I typed that wrong. There will be typos in here, sorry guys, but there's 2 letters too many on that first word. So unbank the banked. That is their motto. So they're basically trying to get rid of, they're not trying to get rid of banks, but they're trying to get people to not have to feel like they need a bank in order to transfer wealth from one another. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to have essentially ATMs. I'm pretty sure they haven't really detailed fully what it's going to be, but they're going to be decentralized cash in and out points where you can put money in and take money out easily into the decentralized exchange, and then you can transfer that to anything else you want. So this is pretty great. Again, a lot of this stuff is very ambitious, and if they can pull it off, it's going to be a great thing. So let's move on to number 8. Before I do that, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, please drop a like. It would help a lot. Leave a comment with what your favorite coins are. I would love to hear that. Maybe I see a coin that I have never seen myself. And let me know what you think of my list. Do you guys like the coins? Which one do you like the most? Do you agree? All that good stuff. I love to have a conversation with you guys. So go do that in the comments. Now, moving on to number 9 on the list. Boom. Game credits. Game for short. Pretty good ticker right there. Game. So Game Credits has a market cap of 337 million. Relatively, don't want to say it's small, but in the grand scheme, it's definitely in the top 100. But yeah, it has a 337 million market cap, so it has a lot of room to move up. And what this coin is, as the name implies, it's a currency for gamers, basically, literally. It's a currency for gamers, but what this currency is allowing people to do is it has a lot of benefits. So here's some benefits for developers. Number one, it has scalability, harnessing blockchain technology. Number two, it has high processing speeds. Again, that's a feature from the blockchain and that network, that decentralized network. Blockchain security, so that means if you're a developer and you're selling items and you're using game credits to sell items, you can be sure that they're not going to revert that transaction because you're using blockchain technology, right? Once a payment's sent and once it's confirmed, it's gone. It's a blessing and a sin, but it's really a blessing because, especially for people selling things, they want to be sure that they're actually have that money, no double spending and no funny business. So that, and also cross promotion. So picture this. I play a game called League of Legends here and there. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. If you haven't, it's a very big game. Understandable if you haven't though. But they sell skins and they also sell characters, and you can buy these characters with real money. You can also earn it by playing the game, but you can buy it with real money. Now, what you have to do is I'll go to League of Legends and I'll go to their store and I'll say, hey, I want to buy 1,000 Riot points, they're called. So I'll buy points on their website, and watch this. So I buy points on their websites, and I don't know if you've noticed, but the points that you buy, whether it's League of Legends, whether you're playing Clash of Clans and you're buying gems, they're all really cryptocurrencies if you think about it, because you're paying money for this fake, we'll call it fake coin, but it has a value, right? Everybody agrees the developer's giving it value. Now, it's great, fine, microtransactions are great, it's a huge business, but what is the problem with microtransactions? It's that, for example, I have my gems in Clash of Clans. I paid $10 for them. I can't use those gems to buy on League of Legends. I just can't, because they're not the same company. They don't work that way. Also, those gems aren't backed by anything. There's nothing that's besides the app that says I have the coins. If something goes wrong in their database and they lose the information, those coins are gone. Like, they're not going to know how many coins I have. If some, their backups are gone somehow, or, their servers get flooded. How are they going to know that I have those coins, right? They're not using blockchain technology. How are they going to know that I have that balance? If they were using blockchain technology, this would be for sure, that you have your value that it says you have because you have control of it. And also, it's just easy cross promotion because I can go from League of Legends to play another game and I can use my same credits here and there. So that's great. And for developers, it's great because somebody that's playing one game can now come to your game and basically give you more revenue. That, there's tons of instances where, if you're looking somewhere where you have some sort of credit, virtual currency on an app or something, a lot of times there's some left over, right? And it just sits there forever and it's useless because you're probably never going to play that game again. Well, guess what? If it was game credits or a cryptocurrency, you could take that and just take it somewhere else and give that money to another developer. So it's great for developers because it allows them to make more money through cross promotion. That's amazing. So it's also great for gamers because it allows for seamless integration. You don't have to pull out your credit card every time to type in the numbers. All right, maybe your credit card's saved on the account, so you have me there. But maybe one day, your bank account just doesn't have enough money, so now you got to pull out your other credit card. You still got to pull it out and, put the numbers in. So there's that. It allows for you not to have to do that because you're just using game credits. It's always in your wallet, in your virtual wallet. You never have to put your personal information in. Now, what that also does, it really gives you a safe and pretty much also anonymous due to the blockchain advantage, because now you only have to put in your bank account number to wherever it is you're buying game credits in the first place. You don't have to put your credit card number into this app, that other game, that other thing. You only put it in one place, which minimizes your risk of, your information getting stolen, because the way your information gets stolen is because you're spreading your credit card in all different places. But if you're only spreading it to one place, the place where you buy game credits, for example, or in the case of OMG, for example, if you go to an OMG ATM, you put it into the OMG exchange it for game credits, then you're really never even giving your information anywhere, so it's super safe and anonymous for that and this is great. This is what blockchain technology really enables us to do. This is the future, guys. If you don't see this clearly with that explanation or thinking about it like that, it's pretty obvious how much of an impact this can have in our everyday life. So there's that. Now, another thing that Game Credits has is esports. I'm going to talk about their other coin, which is called Mobile Go. This is a peer-to-peer match play. It allows for peer-to-peer match play. It allows for decentralized tournaments plural, and also doesn't require its own mobile app. So this runs directly inside of Game Credits mobile app, or their mobile platform, and it's their coin, but it's their coin specifically for esports. So what this allows you to do is, if you're playing a game online, you can run your own tournament, and the tournament has a certain fee that you have to pay, which you pay with Mobile Go, and it has a certain prize pool that you're going to get. Now this allows you, with their protocol, to make sure you're going to get paid if you win that tournament. How amazing is that? There's a lot of times online tournaments where people play and they never get paid. So with this, you can run, even high level tournaments just to make sure you get paid instantly and quickly, and, fast, no fees, all of that good stuff. You don't have to worry about any borders. If you're paying somebody in Turkey or in other countries that may have won your tournament, you don't have to worry about any laws that prohibit that, because all barriers are just broken down from crypto. So it's a great thing that obviously is good for gamers. I really like this coin, and I quickly want to talk about another coin that's not on this list, but it's the competitor to Game Credits, and a lot of people, I'm sure, have heard about it. It's called Wax Token. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to talk about Wax Token. We'll talk about that in another video, but I have some gripes with that token. I'll save that for another video. So let's move on to number 7. That way I don't just keep rambling about random stuff that's not about the top 10. Number 7, we have Gifto. GTO for short. It has a market cap of 109 million, which is like nothing. It's potato chips in the grand scheme of things. That's not even top 100 cryptos. So this coin has a lot of room to grow, and trust me, it will grow up there. My own personal opinion, but I'm telling you, this coin is going to go up. I'm going to tell you why. So this coin, as the name implies, is gifting. This is a decentralized universal gifting protocol. Now, the people that make this are actually the guys that run UpLive, which is a leading streaming platform in Asia. Is one of the biggest ones, if not the biggest ones. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but they're definitely big in Asia. I'll be honest, I've never heard of them until I looked up Gifto and learned more about them. So I'm sure some of you guys will have similar experiences like that, where you've never heard of this, but they're huge. So their team is incredibly qualified, incredibly accomplished. Go look at their team, look at their LinkedIn's. Like, I'm talking about MIT, Google, like high ranking Google people, like managers, all of these companies, Fortune 500 companies, like Forbes 30 under 30, like they have so many people on their side. And what they do with Gifto, it allows you to create and exchange virtual gifts. So when I think of that, it's like it can be any, quote unquote, stupid little, gift that you can give to people. But I'm picturing also maybe a video game skin could be a gift, right? And you can tie that to the gift. So I think it has a lot of value. And you could say, hey, who would ever send gifts to people? It's just like a picture, a gift. Like, who would send that? Like, that's so dumb. Well, guess what? People pay a lot for pixels, and I am guilty of that myself as well. Like I was talking about League of Legends, I spent like $700 on that game over my lifetime. So people definitely spend a lot of money on in-game pixel, just pixels on the screen, basically a PNG file. Just look at CryptoKitties, and I'm going to get that to a second. So each created gift has its own nature and character. So this is pretty much CryptoKitties, except it's not just cats. It's literally anything, which is great. And you guys saw the success of CryptoKitty. So this is gonna blow up, I think, because CryptoKitties blew up. It was only about cats. This is about literally anything you can imagine. It's backed by an amazing team. All of this is my own opinion, but this is just what I believe. This is a great coin, and it's only number 7, guys. So we still have 6 more to go. So another thing is, you'll be able to send and receive Gifto tokens on any They have that in caps literally on their website, any social media platform. So I'm sure that with their great team, with their connections, they can get into any social platform just like they're kind of saying here. So we'll have to see what the future has in store for Gifto, but this is an amazing coin and it's relatively new and super cheap. So definitely go check it out. I urge you guys to do that. Definitely a great one. So up next, number 6, we have Funfair, Fun for short, 700 million market cap. It has been moving up so much. It has made me so much money. All of these coins, by the way, guys, I am personally invested in. Just FYI, full disclosure. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. Now, Funfair has a 700 million market cap, and the token is just such a good token. Actually, I shouldn't even say token, because it's not about the coin. It's about the company behind the coin. And, you know, similar to Ripple, it's not really about Ripple, it's about the company. Well, same thing with Funfair. The success of the company drives the success of Funfair. Makes sense? It's not like Bitcoin, where Bitcoin is sort of like a commodity, or it is a commodity. It's like gold, where you hold it and the value just goes up from appreciation and the lack of supply. This coin goes up because there's actual value in the company that's behind it. So what the company does is they're harnessing the power of blockchain technology to revolutionize the online casino industry. So what they're doing is they're simplifying the setup and reducing the cost of starting an online casino. I don't know if any of you guys have gambled playing blackjack or roulette online. I'm not a big gambler myself. I know some people are, but I've seen the different sites, you know. I've seen people gamble online and they all look different. Some of them are very crappy, like the games and stuff like that. And a lot of the ones that are good, that have like the good UIs and the games actually look nice, they're appealing to the eye and run well. Those casinos, like, they pay ridiculous amounts of money to code that from the ground up specifically for them. So what Funfair is allowing you to do, or allowing them to do, is to really reduce those costs and simplify the setups of that casino. So anybody can pretty much set up a casino. So they're basically going to be taking fees from people that have these casinos running with their proprietary stuff, and that's how they're going to make money. And also the casinos will be using the Funfair token, which means the value of the token is going to go up, and the fact that it's a cryptocurrency makes it anonymous, all that good stuff. You know, a lot of people that gamble, they want to be anonymous, so it's just a no-brainer, a great coin that I think is going to do amazing in 2018. So yeah, and they already have a range of working prototypes that you can go and try right now, and they run really, really well. So go check it out on their website if you guys want to try out some of those games. You can play with fake Funfair tokens, you know, fake money. Yeah, definitely go check that out, guys. Up next, number 5, we have Vertcoin. Vertcoin's very close to my heart. I really like Vertcoin, but Vertcoin hasn't been getting a lot of love as of recently. With the big boom, it did get a lot of love a few months ago, but more recently, with all the big boom of altcoins, Vertcoin has been getting pretty much no love, and it's pretty sad. But Vertcoin has a 295 million market cap, and it's a great coin. It's just simply, like, there's nothing too crazy about it. I call it the Litecoin Lite. It's basically Litecoin's little brother. That's what I call it. But it's a decentralized currency, obviously, that's owned by its users. Now, this coin is designed specifically to resist centralization. It's ASIC resistant. Now, what this coin does, what that means really, is it doesn't allow for multi-pool and large mining pools, as it says here on the screen. So for example, something like Bitcoin, the people that are making the most money in Bitcoin are people that have farms or really good rigs with like 10 graphics cards at least or something, right? Those are the guys that are making profits in Bitcoin. So it's not very accessible. Now, if you think of me personally, or you, it would not make sense for you to mine Bitcoin on your 1080 GTX 1080 graphics card. It would not be profitable, you know. Sorry, you'd waste more electricity trying to mine the thing in a year than, you know what, it's just not profitable at all. So what Vertcoin does is it doesn't allow for that. The developers do not allow for that, and the code tries to stop that from happening as much as possible. And this in turn gives it more opportunity for all miners to compete fairly with each other. So it's more distributed. You know, it's not solely focused on like people with big farms that make most of the money, because they can't pool up together into large pools. And it really gives power to the people, because you and I can both be profitable with our own computers. So it gives power to the little guy, and that's always great. People love that. So one thing about Vertcoin that I think is holding it back, but it's also a good thing, it's like a pro and a con at the same time, is their development and the team is trusted volunteers that are working on it. So these guys do not get paid by any company. They get paid from donations and the value of the coins that they're holding, because they believe in the project and they're working on it. That's how they make money. So they're putting their own time and effort. Now this is good because, you know, it's by the people. That's the point. But it's bad because that's probably what's holding Vertcoin from really reaching those highs like Litecoin. But I think next year is going to be a big year for Vertcoin either way, because yeah, they've been around since 2014, maybe even longer. I think it's 2014, but they're just a great coin. Another thing is they have the one-click Vertcoin miner. I have used it myself. I'll be honest with you guys, it's not actually one click, but it's very close. So it's very easy. It's actually more like 4 clicks. As you open it, then you got to click on the pool, you got to select the pool, type it in, and then you can run it. So it's like 3 to 4 clicks, but you know, 1 click sounds a lot cooler. So I'll give them that, but it really isn't 1 click. So they got this miner. It's super easy to use. You just download it, boom, run it, and your computer just starts going insane. It sounds like a helicopter's taken off from your house, you know? So that thing scared me. I didn't keep running it because I don't want my computer to break. I don't really want to mine with my desktop, but if I had miners, I would be running a Vertcoin miner, because it's super easy to set up. It's foolproof. So if you ever want to mine some coins, you know, you can leave your computer on overnight, and maybe you get a Vertcoin or something. You never know. And if you hold it long enough, it might be worth $1 million one day. Who knows? Anything can happen, right? So that's Vertcoin, number 5. Let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is, damn man, this is a number 4. That's crazy. That means that there's 3 coins that are better than it, and this coin is amazing. So this is Golem, the Golem network, GNT for short, 836 million. So pretty substantial market cap already, but I think this coin has a lot to go as well. Now, what Golem is a worldwide supercomputer. You heard it right, supercomputer. So anyone will be able to use Golem to compute almost any program you can think of, from rendering to research to running websites, in a completely decentralized and inexpensive way. Whew, that's a mouthful. So Golem is a decentralized peer-to-peer network that uses Ethereum and smart contracts for transactions, obviously. And the first use for Golem is going to be Brass Golem. That's what it's called. And it provides CGI rendering for Blender. So I'm going to give you guys just one simple use case for Golem. Picture NASA is trying to send the biggest space exploration feat. They're trying to perform the biggest feat ever, but they have all of these, there's ridiculous amounts of calculations that need to be processed for some of these things, like calculating trajectory, you know, thermal, a bunch of stuff that needs to be calculated. There's no computer in the world that can handle all of that. Or if it can, it's going to take a very long time for it to actually process it. It's not going to be real time useful enough to where their guidance systems, let's say, could, you know, use the feedback instantly to whatever. You know, they need to do a lot of computing and they need it fast. Let's say NASA goes to Golem. They use this supercomputer, essentially, that's just a network of everybody's computer that's keeping the network running. And they're, instead of solving random math problems like they are in Bitcoin, just solving for random hashes, they're actually using their computer power to do something useful. Who would have thought that that would have been a good idea? Instead of just, you know, solving random shit, maybe solve something useful. It sounds like I'm bashing on like every coin that does proof of work like that, but yeah, Golem is a smart idea, really good use of processing power and the blockchain. So that is my number 4. Go check it out. Number 3, we have Loopring. Oh my god, I love Loopring so much, so much, and it's still only number 3. It might have, in my heart, it's number 2. I'll be honest with you guys. You'll see what number 2 is, but Loopring is number 3. You may have never heard of this coin. It's pretty new. Its market cap is 112 million. 62 million. I'm not even going to go over the supply. I said I wasn't. So let's just get into what Loopring is. Loopring, I actually thought of Loopring, not the name, like the idea behind it, like on my own. And I was like, this would be so cool. And then I just kind of forgot about it. But I was like, this would be so cool if it existed. And like you think of ideas, but you never like actually put in the work, because it's like so much work to like I don't code and like, all of that good stuff. But you think of great ideas all the time, but you're like, I'd never be able to do this because I don't have the knowledge to do it. But I thought of this. And when I saw it, I was like, I love this coin. And it was even better than I even had imagined in my head. So what this is a decentralized exchange and open protocol. Its decentralized automated execution system trades across the different crypto exchanges. So let me put this in layman terms, in English for you guys. They have an automated system that can trade between different crypto exchanges at the same time. Now, they have this thing called ring matching, which is a trading intelligence that interfaces between different exchanges, and it provides even greater liquidity because, think about it, you want to sell $10 worth of Bitcoin, let's say, and what this algorithm does, or their intelligence, trading intelligence, ring matching thing, what this does is it'll say, oh look, somebody wants to buy $5 worth of Bitcoin over here, and somebody wants to buy $5 worth of Bitcoin over here. So it'll automatically just split it up into little chunks and just sell it and get you the money. Makes sense? So instead of being like, damn, that's why you see the different prices on different markets. This would basically eliminate that because it can go simultaneously between any exchange. So it provides more liquidity, more people to buy coins, because it's basically all exchanges in one. Makes sense? It's amazing. The idea is, I love it. I'm going to be honest. I love it. And this is designed to be blockchain agnostic as long as it has smart contract support. So any ERC token, ERC20 token automatically has that because it runs on the Ethereum network, which means all ERC tokens are supported by Loopring instantly. And any other tokens that aren't ERC20 but have smart contract support can be made to work. So another thing is, Loopring does not require members to send tokens to exchanges for custody. So this is actually the part that I'm saying that I thought of. I was like, wouldn't it be so cool if I didn't have to like I want to buy this coin, but it's specifically on this exchange. Damn it, I gotta send my money from this exchange to this exchange, and now I gotta take the fee from that too. And it's like, oh, but now I want to use that shit. I want to go back to that exchange because there's this other coin I want to get like in a few days, And then it's like, damn, now I gotta eat a fee again. I was like, wouldn't it be so cool if you could just keep your coins? And also people are saying like, what happens if Coinbase gets hacked? You're going to lose your money, centralized, all of that good stuff. So what this allows you to do is have your coins in your wallet, your own personal wallet that you have control over. And it allows you to buy from exchanges from your wallet directly. So it gives you control of your coins and you can buy from any exchange. You tell me if that doesn't sound amazing. Tell me right now that I did not just sell you on this. And if I did, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. I'm going to sell out right now. Yeah, I'm going to do it. This coin's amazing. If they can do what they're saying, it's going to be, I really think it's going to be top 10. So go check it out. Number 3, Loopring. I'm not even going to keep talking because you guys probably already clicked off the video to go check it out and throw all your money at it. But I'm not your financial advisor. So either way, let's move on to get my mouse out of there. Let's move on to number 2 on the list. The one that I'm saying should be number 3 because I like this one so much. But whatever, we'll keep it like that. Number 2 is Cardano. Corey, why would you put Cardano up there? It's not going to 10x. It's 200 billion. It's already so huge. I get it, guys. This one's kind of like a speculation one. But Cardano is just so, the idea is just so great. Like, I don't know. I don't have enough good things to say about Cardano. I definitely agree that it's overpriced right now. It's basically, all right, let me just start over. Cardano is a coin. It has 200 billion market cap, and it's not even like a coin yet. It's just a coin. It doesn't do anything that it says it's going to do really yet. So it's basically a $20 billion coin with a white paper, which is pretty ridiculous. That just blew up out of nowhere. But it blew up because it's so amazing what they're trying to do and people are really behind it. So Cardano is a generation 3 cryptocurrency. So what that means is Bitcoin was generation 1. Ethereum is what they call generation 2 because it introduced smart contracts. And then Cardano is generation 3 because it builds off even more. It has smart contracts, and then I forget what the actual name for the other thing is. Is it the data list or whatever? I'm not sure, but it builds off of Ethereum. So it's the next logical predecessor, or what, the next one to Ethereum. I can't think of the cool word to say that's next. Successor, that's what it is. It's the successor to Ethereum, the next logical successor to Ethereum. So this is the first probably secure proof of stake algorithm, and it's peer reviewed by academics. I actually wrote that twice because I'm so excited about that. That's so great. As somebody who's been in academia, I know that peer review does wonders. That's why they do that for PhDs. I digress. So let's move on. Their developers are top industry professionals who specialize in the fields. This is one of the great things I liked about them. I watched an interview with their CEO, and he was talking about how he picks his developers. He doesn't even pick people that are into crypto. He just picks people that are really, really good at what he needs them to do, which is great because there's a lot of egos. I'm paraphrasing what he said, because there's a lot of egos in cryptocurrency, and a lot of people will ask for a shit ton of money to work on their project because they know it's cryptocurrency, and their threat is basically like, well, I'm smart, and if you don't pay me this money, like, I'll just leave and start my own ICO. So it's a real thing that is really hindering a lot of progress in cryptocurrency. But Cardano is really taking a different approach, and they're going through a rigorous, like, academic peer review process whenever they want to do a change. They don't just do a change. It has to go through a rigorous process that can take months. It has to be reviewed by a board. It allows for really a lot of innovation in ideas when you have to be so detailed and actually get stuff working. So you can't release a change just based on the idea of the change, program it and say, yeah, this should work, and it's buggy. When something's peer reviewed, it has to be perfect. So it's I don't know if that I hope that makes sense to you guys. It's just a coin that's backed by people who are just professionals at what they do, the best of the best, peer reviewed, like academic peer reviewed. So it's going to be flawless. Like, if this does anything that it can. And if you look at like I said right here, the second to last point, it's essentially just an idea at the moment, and it's 200 billion, or not 200 billion, sorry, it's 20 billion market cap, and it's basically just an idea now. So that should say a lot about how great this could be. And I really think they're going to do a lot of the things that they're saying they're going to do because of their peer review process. And like I said, they're hiring people who aren't even into crypto. They're just hiring people who are just good at what they do so that they can get the job done. And if you look at their roadmap, it is incredibly detailed. They provide constant updates. It is amazing, an amazing coin. So that's it for Cardano. Now, last but not least, my favorite coin for 2018, the top coin for 2018, number one, Substratum. I love this coin so much. Obviously, it's at number one. I'm shilling so hard right now. That sounded inappropriate, but shilling, I mean, I'm like pumping this coin so hard right now to you guys. Like, I'm not your financial advisor, but guys, this coin is the GOAT, okay? It's kind of like Golem a little bit, but not really at all. Let's just go over it. It's 547 million market cap. I'm at a loss for words. I'm trying to explain. So, like, my mind is racing with all the stuff I want to say. So let's just get started slowly. 547 million market cap. Trading at $2.42 right now. Last week it was trading at $1. Like, this is one of those coins where, like, you don't want it to go up in value. Hear me out here. Like, I don't want it. I get mad when it goes up in value. You know why? Because I cannot buy more at the lower price. I want it to stay low or go lower. Like, when this coin drops, I get happy because I want to buy more. That's how much I like this coin. I'm like, please don't go up. Stop going up. I want to buy more for cheaper so I can have more coins. So it's one of those coins. But what Substratum is, it's an open source network that allows anyone to allocate spare computing resources to make internet a free and fair place to the world. Now, this is this coin is going to gain a lot of popularity, especially now. It actually already has gained a lot of popularity now with the net neutrality stuff that's going on. So this coin doesn't even care about net neutrality, because with this network you can just bypass that and you don't have to worry about the internet not being free and fair and you being throttled, because you can use other people's resources that they allocate to you, and that they're running a node. Their computer basically becomes a node, and you can set which time that runs. So if you leave your computer on all day, well, you can set it up like a schedule. You know, I go to work at this time, blah, blah, blah. So you can have it running from that time, and you basically get paid for running a node in Substratum. Make sense? So you're getting paid in the currency as payment for running the network. Now this creates essentially a decentralized web. So like the Tor network, decentralized, it essentially acts as a VPN. I mean, it is a VPN. It's better than a VPN because it can't be targeted. VPNs can actually be targeted and taken down and DDoSed, whereas Substratum cannot be. You can't do that because it's decentralized. The nodes are always switching in between the different people that are running nodes, so it essentially becomes unhackable. It's a VPN, but it's not a VPN. Some sites can read that you have a VPN, and they won't let you in. Substratum does not have that problem because it masks its packets as being regular packets, not VPN like type packets. Make sense? So it just masks it as you just being a regular internet user, nothing special, and it's completely untraceable because you're using somebody else's computer to do it. Make sense? You're like routing through them. So this is a great coin. They pay everyone who runs a Substratum node, like I said, via cryptocurrency, specifically in Substratum. They call it Substrate, and that's each time they serve content. Another thing is it's super simple to use. Like if you've seen, they actually already had a beta or an alpha. Now they're having a beta at the end of this month. So I expect the price to go up even higher at the end of this month. And over time, as they fully release it, it's going to go bananas. Because this is one of those things that as people adopt it more and more, the price is just going to go up and up and up, because there's only so much Substratum that's going to be ever around. And, you know, people are going to get the Substratum for running nodes. And whenever you visit a website and all of that stuff, it's going to go crazy. I'm telling you guys, this coin is going to be, I mean, it's number one for a reason. So super simple to use and untraceable like a VPN. Go check out their website. You can see the little mock-up of their UI. They have some videos. It's like so clean, so simplistic. Anybody can use it. It's a VPN that literally anybody can use, and it's better than a VPN. It might put VPNs out of business. Seriously, it's crazy. Now, another thing that Substratum provides is web hosting. So if you want to host your website decentralized, where, you know, you can never be attacked, because again, that website can't be really DDoS because it's running on the decentralized network, and that's always switching around between the different nodes. So in order to hack it, it's kind of like hacking Bitcoin. You'd have to hack all of them at once. Make sense? To try to DDoS them. So it's pretty much impossible to DDoS it. I say pretty much because anything is possible. I don't know if any new technology comes out and then you can just DDoS through it. You never know. Some crazy thing can happen. But as of now, it's impossible to DDoS it with the way they're going about things. Now, another thing, like I said, they provide web hosting, decentralized. They can make your website decentralized and basically unhackable, which is going to be big. I think a lot of people are going to want to jump on that. So they're going to be making money off web hosting. And another thing is they're going to have crypto pay, which is kind of like OMG and a little bit like not really Request Network, but more like OMG. So they're going to have crypto pay, which those websites that are hosting on Substratum, actually it can be any website. They don't have to be hosting with Substratum to use crypto pay. But crypto pay is a service that websites can use to basically allow payments with any type of crypto. So they don't have to worry about what the crypto is. They'll get their money in fiat or whatever value it is that they want it in. And we, the people paying with crypto pay, can pay with Litecoin or whatever different cryptocurrency. So it's kind of like a hybrid of OMG, Golem, and a VPN on steroids. Their team is amazing too. They've been together for like 20 years. They've been working on networking for Fortune 500 companies and stuff like that. So it's great. And that's the number one coin. I don't want to keep talking because I've been talking for like 40 minutes and this video is super long. I am so sorry. I will have annotations. Well, if you made it this far, it doesn't even matter. Why would I say that I'm going to have annotations? Because yeah, the video is over, so they're kind of useless to you. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like below. I would really appreciate it. If you agree with my list, whatever, if something wasn't on that you want to point out to me, what's your favorite coin? What's your top 3? Post in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I worked very hard to put this together, so I really do hope you guys enjoy it. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.